Our colleagues said we were crazy. They said it was too big of a challenge and that some things just take time. They said we should let it go, but we couldn't let it go. The challenges we are facing are bigger than ever before. Climate change, greenhouse emissions, waste management, the use of toxic materials. We can't change everything at once, but we sure can get started with what we know best: single-use packaging.
The figures are alarming. Every year we use 500 billion single-use cups, out of which 16 billion are coffee cups and lids, 40 million tons of expanded polystyrene. We think we are using sustainable packaging, but what is really made of? Let's start with paper cups and takeaway bowls. The problem with them is that contain plastic. They can be recycled, but aren't, because separating plastic film is just too complicated. What about the PLA cup? They are made of corn, which result in a very negative impact around the globe, since the corn that should be used as a food is actually used to produce this material. And by the way, it's also a plastic. Wooden cutlery will have all experience issues. They are expensive, don't really work, their hygiene is debatable, no one of them come from regulated and sustainable raw materials. Finally, pulp plates. They are made of plant-based fibers, but they also contain fluor, which is toxic, cannot be compostable, and is going to be banned by Europe. Who tricked us into believing all these options were okay? And how can we do something that actually works?
We have more information, more means, and more technology than ever before. So let's use them. Let's use them to say no to plastic, to say no to less harmful solutions, to say no to misinformation, lack of transparency. No. When we realized that current sustainable packaging solutions were not really sustainable, we couldn't let it go. Instead, we set out on a journey to make them ourselves. Today, we are thrilled to introduce Karibou. We assembled a team of great minds with even greater determination. And after a lot of hard work, we were able to design a single-use packaging solution that's 100% plant-based. We've put as much care into the final products as to the way they are produced. But we knew that if we wanted to convince business owners to try our products, we had to make sure they didn't have the usual sustainable product trade-offs. It wasn't easy, but we did it. 100% plant-based products, period. No fine print, no compromises, no excuses.
We are launching with two revolutionary solutions and all produced in Barcelona. Meet Hypercell, a fiber that's much more than a fiber, 5 times more resistant than conventional fiber, with 0% fluor content. Great for producing plates, trays, and a real need in the market, cutlery, and our 100% plant-based solution. The most sustainable material for paper products such as cups, plates, and takeaway salad bowls.
We are just getting started, but we have a great ambition. By 2030, we want to reduce the plastic waste in 250,000 tons and the CO2 emissions in 1 million tons.
To achieve this, we need all of you to get involved. Supermarket, vending operators, restaurant owners, farmers, consumer, you can all play a part.
Let's say no to the way things are and say yes to how they can be. Welcome to Karibou.